Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel. Today we're looking at set 75344, Boba Fett's Starship Microfighter. In today's video we'll be looking at the set and determining whether you should buy it in 2024 or leave it and maybe buy something else, like Captain Extra Wild. This set, it retailed for about 10 Great British Pounds, or like $11 in the US. But without further ado, let's get straight into the review. First up is the one and only minifig of the set, which is Boba Fett, based on the Book of Boba Fett series on Disney+. The only real key thing that differentiates himself, that's different from this version, from other versions, is that he got no rangefinder. Now at first, I found that really weird, because Boba Fett has always got a rangefinder, but this set, for some reason, hasn't got it. Now, there is a reason why it hasn't got a rangefinder, which we'll get into later. But first, let's look at the minifig. It comes with a blaster, which is sort of unique. Not the standard blaster of Star Shooter, but it's pretty good. The head print, or the helmet print, is pretty good, decent. But I actually really don't like this fig, especially because in the Book of Boba Fett, this is based off of, the helmet and jetpack are the dark green you see on the torso, because Boba Fett repainted it. And that's really disappointing to see that LEGO doesn't care about accuracy. And, you know, to have something on the Book of Boba Fett and not even get the figure right, it's a bit disappointing. But, nevertheless, you've got arm printing, which is always good. You can see he's probably got a flamethrower, or some sort of device there, along with the Mandalorian, or whatever tribe is, whatever clan, print on his shoulder pad. On the other side, just an unprinted or shoulder pad. A little bit of detail, again, maybe a flamethrower on that arm. Pretty good. There's a jetpack, again, in the wrong colour. Got some pretty good back printing, but I'm not going to take off right now. The torso print is pretty good. You can see the detail in the creases and sort of wear in the clothes you're wearing underneath the armour. There's a few details you can see there on the chest plate. I'm not sure what they mean, but it's there. You've got some pretty good continuous leg printing, or continuous printing, which makes it really seamless going from the torso to the legs. There's his belt with probably a few devices, and then more of that robe. Those knee pads, little shoes that you see in the series, and some foot printing, which are pretty good. Always I forget. So the minifig, it's okay. I do wish it had the correct colour. I wish they learned from their mistake from the other Boba Fett Starship, which I'll review later on the channel. But yeah, not the greatest fig, although with arm printing and foot printing, how far could you complain? So now we've got the actual set of the ship, and this is pretty good for microfighter. We haven't really got a actual microfighter set for the Slave one. We got one for like some sort of toy fair or Comic-Con, but that one wasn't really widespread. So this is the only actual set that you can buy in stores or shops. So you've got the nice wings that don't actually rotate when you flip the ship. You have to manually do that, which can get a bit annoying. That's one of the downsides of the set. It's not a massive play feature. That's like really hard to integrate. Or, yeah. It's not that difficult to make. I'm not exactly sure why LEGO didn't make it here. But, just a little flaw. But then, got the sort of red base, which is always good. I love the Slave One colour scheme. I've got the big windshield here, which is one piece, which can open up. And you have room for your Boba Fett minifigure. And I'll sit him in now. It's pretty cramped in there, although it looks quite good with the mat in there actually. So there it is inside. And you can see, the reason why I didn't have a rangefinder is because it would get in the way. And without that rangefinder, he fits perfectly between these two half cylinder sort of pieces. It looks really good. Again, his feet sort of go into a little drop there, a little dip. Fits snugly in there. Got some ample, not really ample room, but you know, you can sit him in there. Looks pretty decent. You can hold his blaster in there, but it looks a bit weird, so you just have to leave it there. There isn't a space on the back to actually fit it. But we're gonna look at this side now, where the guns are, which are flick-fire missiles, which you can fire off. I'm actually really surprised they didn't add stud shooters to this set. Okay, this is the kind of set they would include stud shooters with. Flick-fire missiles are pretty difficult to fire and just too much of a faff, in my opinion. Although I've got some pretty good colours and detail here, especially like that sort of cylindrical piece there. Again, you've got the sort of ramp in universe that's sort of simulated there, although there's no grey. Again, these sort of wings here, which you can move down. It's a pretty nice shaping there. Now to look at the back of the set. It didn't include as much engine detailing as I wish, because the engine detailing on the Slave one is always really good, and it looks really good, like in the movies. But they did sort of skimp out here. They only used 2 transparent pieces for orange to simulate the, again, like the thrust. Although I like this piece usage here, same with this. And yeah, overall I'm happy with this. I'm not sure how it could have been better. I wish these were free floating, so that if you turn on this, it's actually fine. It's quite a bit of a faff to move it around. Flick-fire missiles are good, you know, easy to integrate, but just a bit of a faff again using. Could use a bit more detail in the back, but overall, pretty good. Now I'm actually gonna have a look at the box out here, and it's pretty good actually. You can see the microfighter Boba Fett starship flying over Jabba's palace, which is really good. You see the sort of pit where the rank would come out, or some ships would come out, and Jabba's palace there. Again with the dark green stripes to simulate or indicate it's Boba Fett's sets. Side. And the back is pretty plain. It's just him landed in some random desert on Tatooine. There's the highlighted figure. But yeah, now on to the final thoughts. And should you get this set in today? Yeah, in today. I'm not too sure. The build, I would say, is actually really good. Just a nice chibi Slave one. I'm glad we have it. The minifig could be better. Although the only reason I'm not the biggest fan of the set is because you got sets like Captain Rex's Y-Wing here, which you got a basically exclusive figure, which is grey, got lots of printing, and even got the pauldron. And I feel that's a bit more of a bang for your buck. So if you're thinking of getting this set, I would recommend it. Although, if there's a scenario where you're torn between Captain Rex's Y-Wing and this set, I'll go for that other set, which I'll review on the channel. Yeah, I would say if you want to get this, go and get it. It's only £9. A pretty good set, you know, nice for display actually. Just lacking in a few areas. But yeah, what I'll give it out of 10, my personal rating, I'll probably give it a 8 out of 10. I really like the build. I think it's good for display. I think it'll go nicely with your other Slave 1 sets. But yeah, it's, again, that minifigure with a discoloured helmet and jetpack. Not enough detail on the back. And these not moving independently. It's quite disappointing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is it good? Is it bad? Do you guys own it? And what do you think? Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. See you later.